Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is day one of jury selection in the state of Idaho versus Lori Vallow Daybell. I guess we never thought this day would come, and it's here. Let's start with the copyright disclaimer and the true crime disclaimer. For the record, Chad Daybell and Lori Vallow Daybell are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law, and now we're finally in a court of law. And with that out of the way, oh my gosh, you guys, can you believe that we're finally starting the Lori Vallow Daybell trial? The trial started April 3rd, 2023, that's today, at the Ada County Courthouse in Boise, Idaho. Jury selection started today, and they're looking to seat 18 jurors. So 12 trial jurors and 6 alternate jurors. And that's a healthy amount of alternate jurors in what's estimated to be an 8-week trial. Opening statements should begin after the jury is selected and seated. No video or cameras are to be allowed in the courtroom, but the court does have audio and a sketch artist available. And I think that the sketch artist was hired by the press. So during the jury selection, the sketch artist will be sitting in the overflow room, looking at the monitor, which isn't very clear, and doing the sketches. But once the jury is impaneled, then the sketch artist will be allowed to be in the main courtroom to do the sketches. And we can then also listen to the audio of that day's events at the end of the day if somebody has purchased it for $80 a day and decided to upload it. The reasoning for this is due to the national and the global interest in this macabre case. And I guess they thought this would make it cut down on the publicity. As far as I'm aware, a few media outlets have committed to buying the audio feed and providing it out to the public. So I'm guessing East Idaho News would probably be a fair bet for daily updates of the audio feed. But you take what you can get. So let's wrap it up. Lori faces the following counts: 3 conspiracy counts that she conspired to murder her 2 children, Joshua Jackson, JJ Vallow, and Tylee Ashlyn Ryan, and her husband's previous wife, Tammy Daybell. 2 counts of first-degree murder, the murder of her children, JJ and Tylee, and 1 count of grand theft for stealing the children's Social Security money after they died. If convicted, Lori could face life in prison. So this is not a death penalty case. It's been taken off the table. And in my opinion, this is due in part to the state being slow to get all the discovery evidence to the defense in a timely manner, coupled with the fact that the defendant is mentally ill. And people do not like to put mentally ill people to death. There have already been multiple delays due to her mental competency. She's been deemed competent for the moment, and that can go pear-shaped at any moment. Right now, she's pled not guilty to the charges against her. Her husband, Chad Daybell, is facing similar charges. He's being tried separately from his wife. He's also pled not guilty to the charges against him. So let's look at the players here. We have the district judge, Stephen Boyce, who's overseeing the case. The state of Idaho is represented by Fremont County Prosecutor Lindsay Blake, Madison County Prosecutor Rob Wood, who's been here since the beginning, and Rachel Smith. And the defendant, Lori Vallow, is being represented by Jim Archibald and John Thomas. Although Chad and Lori's cases have been severed, Chad's lovable attorney, John Pryor, will likely be in the courtroom in order to better prepare for the state's case against his client. Having Lori go first is a real boon for Chad's defense. They basically get to see the state's cards played and have time to craft and prepare responses or strategies to those cards. And looking back at how this case has evolved to even get to where it is today, it's really surprising to me that Lori is going first. It truly is, considering all the delays and the mental issues she's had, to turn out that she's going to end up going first and Chad gets the benefit of that. So that's, who would have thunk it, right? And the big question is, will she, won't she? Will she or won't she testify? and she remained silent for her last not guilty plea. So I'm guessing no. I'm thinking she will not testify, that she won't take the stand in her own defense. And to me, that's the smartest plan. As we don't yet know which publicly known facts or allegations or even speculations will be included in the case, we can only assume what the timeline is going to look like and firm it up as we go along. I have a few deep dives that I made from the document dumps up here on my channel if you want to check them out. But as time allows, I think I'll do another timeline. But let's talk about today. So today, the trial began at 8:30 and the jury was dismissed around 3, and they're thinking that's going to be the schedule every day for the next 8 weeks or so. Probably will be another week of jury selection, so 9 weeks. And the courtroom will hold the following people: the defendant, the attorneys, the judge, the staff, and the potential jurors, and that's it. All the other folks go into the overflow room that has 3 different camera angles. So today there was a dozen members or so of the public, and the rest were media. Also, this is being streamed to the Madison County Courthouse. Today, Lori wore civilian clothes with glasses, so she wasn't in jailhouse gear, and she allegedly was attentive and taking notes during the voir dire process. The voir dire process is where the potential jurors are questioned as to their ability to be fair and unbiased. So it's like a preliminary examination by a judge or a counsel of the different jurors. And both sides, both the defense and the state, they have unlimited cause challenges. So if a potential juror can't be fair, they can't be unbiased, or they say something that's obviously a cause to be let go, they can be let go. Both sides have an unlimited amount of cause challenges that they can use. Both sides also have a set amount of peremptory challenges that they can use. Basically what those are, kind of like a trump card saying, I don't like this juror, get him off, and you have a certain amount you can use. I do not believe anybody used peremptory challenges today. Some potential jurors are already let go for hardships, so that's a cause challenge. It's called financial hardships, and I can't be away from work for 8 weeks and they don't pay me, that kind of thing. So some potential jurors raise their hands also at knowing nothing about this case. How lucky is Lori? Some of these folks know nothing about her case, so if they get actually picked for this jury, that's good for her. It's starting to look like they'll have a pretty good shot of seating a jury here, which is good. One thing that I had to say that I did find that was surprising to me was that there was no family from either side in the courtroom today. And that really hits hard. Really think about it. So that's today's wrap up. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please hit the like button and hit that subscribe bell. I hope to upload daily covering this trial, so please stick with me. And without further ado, have an excellent day.